A very good morning to all my dear students. Today I am going to teach you the first chapter of your English Mulberry, the 3 questions. Before I start explaining the chapter, I would like to give you the introduction about the author. Leo Tolstoy is one of the most popular Russian writer. He was a great philosopher and novelist. His writings are marked by great faith in God and respect for moral values. A master of realistic fiction and one of the world's greatest novelists, Tolstoy is best known for his 2 longest works, War and Peace and Anna Karenina. 3 Questions is a short story which deals with the questions which a king wanted to know so that he would never fail. Now kindly listen to the story as I narrate it to you. Once a certain king gets a thought that he would never fail if he knew 3 things, and these 3 things were: what was the right time to begin everything, who were the right people to listen to, and what was the most important things to do. So he announced that the ones who give the right answers shall be rewarded. Many learned men attempted to answer the king's questions, but they all came up with different answers, and obviously these answers did not satisfy the king. So in reply to the first question, some said that to know the right time for every action, one must draw up in advance a table of days, months and years, and must live strictly according to it. Only thus could everything be done at its proper time. Others declared that it was impossible to decide beforehand the right time for every action. The king decided that he needed to ask a wise hermit in a nearby village. Now, hermit is very well known for his wisdom and knowledge. So the king decided to go and meet hermit who lived in the woods and would only see common people. So king disguised himself and put on simple clothes, left his guards behind, and went to see the hermit. When the king approached, the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. The king asked his questions, but hermit went on digging. The king saw hermit digging the ground and offered his help to dig the ground for him for a while. After digging for some time, the king again asked his questions. Before the hermit could answer, a man came running towards them. He was bleeding from the terrible stomach wound. So king washed his wound and bandaged till the blood stopped. The king stayed that night in the hermit's hut, and because the king was very tired, he crouched down on the threshold, means he sat down on the floor and slept there. The next morning, king woke up. He saw that the wounded man was gazing intently at the king. Intently means here looking with keen interest, or having something to say, or staring at him. The wounded man asked the king for his forgiveness. Now the king was surprised that why is he asking for forgiveness. So the man said, "You do not know me, but I know you, and I came here to take revenge from you, as you have killed my brother and you have taken wrongly all my property. But instead, my king, you have saved my life and nursed me. I wished to harm you, but now please forgive me, and I promise you that I will serve you most faithfully all my life." The king was happy to have made peace with his enemy, and not only he forgave him, but also promised him that he will give back all his property. Then king stood up and went out to look for the hermit. The hermit was outside sowing seeds in the beds that had been dug the day before. The king approached him and said, "For the last time, I pray you to answer my questions, wise man." "You have already been answered," said the hermit. "How?" He was surprised. Then he asked, "Hermit, what do you mean that I have got all the answers? You did not give me any answer." Then the hermit said, "Do you not see, if you had not pitied my weakness yesterday and had not stayed back to dig those beds for me, you would have been attacked by that man on your way back. So the most important time was when you were digging the beds, and I was the most important person, and to do me good was your most important business." Afterwards, when that man ran to us, the most important time was when you were attending to him, when you were taking care of him. If you have not bound up his wound, he would have died without having made peace with you. So he was the most important person, and what you did for him was your most important work. So remember then, there is only one time that is right, and that is now. It is the most important time because it is the only time when you have any power. The most important person is the one with whom you are at a particular moment. No one knows whether you will ever meet anyone else in future. The most important thing to do is to do good, because for that purpose alone we are sent into this life. So in conclusion, dear children, Leo Tolstoy from the short story tries to convey man can be successful and will never fail in his life if he follows these 3 things always. So here I have completed the story. I hope you have understood the chapter, and the exercises is all given in the website of eCare. Please see from there and complete the work in any copy, whatever is available to you. Till the next chapter, take care. If you have any questions, do write me in the comment box. I will surely get back to you. Till then, take care, be safe, bye bye.